What's up, Amazon KDP members? You are in the Techo royalty training module. I'm going to go over the basics of this tool. I always urge you to start with, let me scale myself down. I always urge you to start with, let me go up to training. You should always start with this module. Start here, okay? This is a general training on how to earn on Amazon KDP. So all of the different tools we offer, be it a puzzle creator, a children's book creator, a workbook education creator, a low content creator like such as Techo, all of it, all of them work on the same principles that I teach within Start Here. Okay, so make sure you start there. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Let's scroll down to Techo. Okay, if you want any of the other apps, you'll have a button that will lead you to the members page to get you in. But let's go with Techo here. Okay, so here we have Techo. Okay, and again, Techo is Japanese for tracker slash planner diary. Okay, so let's get in here. Once we are inside, any day now, very good. We cancel that. We have at the very top, we have pages, which enables you to edit each individual page. You have bulk creation, as the name implies. It lets you create a book in one go. And the AI book. AI book, just you put in a prompt and it creates a low content book for you, okay? The controls are the same across all three. Right here, digital planner mode, you can switch that on if you want. Clickable links, okay, that's up to you. The first thing I want to focus on is the trim size. Now, the default is 8.5 by 11, but I would say over 80% of the different log books, trackers, and planners are around the 6 by 9 inch size, okay? 6 by 9 inch, okay, just letting you know. Okay, here under that we have fonts, okay, so you can change the font to whatever you want. And here under that we have over 434 planner templates. So with the basic version you have over 300. With the pro version you have over 400, okay? So this is including the pro, okay? So if you don't have pro, you can go ahead and get that. So you can see that if I scroll around the template section, you'll see that all the pro templates are indicated with the word pro, okay? Anything above the pro are the FEs or front end, okay? And then we scroll down. These are all different niches, by the way. We scroll down, you'll see real quick towards the bottom here, the pro features, or the pro templates, okay? And if you're an elite member, you can create a cover in one go. You also can create your book with AI. Again, this is for elite members. And another elite section is the AI Beautify. So this can allow you to create decorational boundaries or backgrounds for your low content books. And they're also colored. So if, for example, you want to sell them as printables off of sites like Etsy, you can definitely do that. Now, if you're selling off of Etsy, you also have to generate your own mockups. That's what this another elite AI tool does. It generates those mockups for you. It's very simple. Let me show you the controls for that. Okay, you can create a cover. You can create a desk. So let's say you have a desk with a wooden desk with a hand there holding your printable. You can have a lifestyle type where someone is actually like you have an AI person using your printable. You can have it displayed on an iPad, on a book spread, on a bookshelf. It really is up to you. Okay, use these mockups. They're sized for Etsy, so you just download them and add them onto your Etsy listing if you decide to go the printable route. Okay, writing listing copy. Okay, this is your description. Okay, so let's say again, this is an AI elite feature. So let's say you're gonna publish, or I should say list on Etsy. You're gonna use the Etsy tab. If you're doing it on a KDP, it's KDP. If you're gonna do it on your own Shopify site, you can do Shopify. Also, Shopify is good for WooCommerce. If you're like me, I use WooCommerce to sell my printables. WooCommerce is like Shopify, but it's for WordPress. It's like a WordPress e-com overlay. It's called WooCommerce, okay? But Shopify, this Shopify tool you could easily use for your WooCommerce. If you're gonna publish or list, I should say, your printable on Gumroad, you're gonna use this. Now for traffic, okay, traffic. So you want to create a Pinterest pin, then you're gonna want to use a Pinterest tab. Now with Pinterest, and this is a great. I use Pinterest a lot, by the way. I've automated it actually, completely automated on my end. Pinterest for me is an automation. It's automated. Anyways, Pinterest, if you're going to sell, or I should say, get traffic off of Pinterest, you need, and this, I don't care what type of product you're selling. If it's a book on Amazon KDP, if it's a printable on Etsy, or WooCommerce, you need a bridge page. A bridge page basically is an in-between page that you control that will pass metadata to Pinterest. Okay. Now, right off the bat, Amazon KDP, unless they change their terms of service, they don't want you to direct link to their products. They don't want that. Okay. So to keep on Amazon KDP's good graces, you're going to want to use a bridge page. Okay. And even if they did allow it, let's say they allow direct linking, and Etsy also allows direct linking, but I recommend you use a bridge page. No matter what the situation is, you should always use a bridge page. I know I'm going off a tangent here, but I happen to know a little bit about this. You should always use a bridge page. Why? Because you pre-sell your potential customer and you get them ready. Pre-selling meaning you're getting them ready for what's to come. Okay? You're building up the anticipation for the product, for the, maybe it's a puzzle book, maybe it's, for this example, low content book. You're building up the anticipation for what they're going to get. You're going to have them commit by clicking the button that leads to your product, be it on Etsy or whatever. You're getting them to commit a little yes, a little confirmation that will get them on the path to buy your product. It's really important. Okay, it's very. If you're a marketer, if you're watching this, you're a marketer, you know what I mean. You're collecting those yeses, right? You're getting them to nod their head, right? You're getting your end user to understand and to agree with what you have on the other side of that page. Okay, so that's for Pinterest. I know I went off the deep end there, but I want you to realize if you're going to create a Pinterest description, that's perfectly fine. But when you do link, don't direct link. Use a bridge page. Okay, you can use WordPress for that. There's a ton of solutions for that online. Again, this is beyond the scope of this. Just letting you know. And generic, well, it speaks for itself. A generic type. Okay, so wow, I spent a lot of time there. Forgive me, but I really wanted you to know that. Now, theme, self-explanatory. This is you can use classic, country, saddle, and cream. These are different colors you can use. You see that it affected that. Executive, like that. Different themes you can apply. This is, I believe, a pro feature. Okay. Now, accessibility is a really cool feature. People who are dyslexic. Okay. Let me change the theme here real quick. I don't want to use dark mode. Okay. For people who are dyslexic, high contrast, people like me who can't read up close right now. So my eyesight is not doing so well recently when it comes to like reading up close. I need reading glasses. This is a very useful tool. High contrast. Dyslexia, we'll get rid of that right there. Colorblind people with color blindness. Okay. You can add these different features, right? If you want, you can go to Amazon, KDP, Etsy, and look for these niche market, micro niches where they cater to people with dyslexia, where they cater with people with, what was it, farsightedness or short-sightedness like myself, people who need reading glasses, for example, or people who are colorblind. You have these little micro niches there. So there might be a logbook, but maybe there's a logbook for people with dyslexia, for example, okay? then you can add to all pages. Really cool tool right there. Branding, this goes without saying. You can you can add your logo. If you have an image, you just add the image here. You can drag it and drop it anywhere you want, and you can have it repeat on the template anytime you want, which is really cool. Okay, let me get to that later. Okay, you can add an image, or you can just write the text in. Just write the text of your website right here. It's up to you. Just the text of your website, or you can add an actual logo. Okay, layout and margins. Okay, now I would not play with this. I would leave this as is. I would just focus on the trim size up here. Okay, now again, if you're this in the low content niche, is generally 6x9. Okay, and let me know if you use a different niche. Sorry, a different trim size. Page number goes without saying. It will add page numbers to all the pages here, just like that. And you got your page number added. You can put it in the center, outer, or inner, up to you. And here you have your downloads. You can download as PNG. If you're a basic user, you have a 99 or 100 PDFs a month. After that, it will replenish. Okay. If you are pro and above, this is unlimited. SVG is for elite. This is the highest quality of image. This will guarantee you 300 DPI. Doesn't matter how large you scale it or how small you shrink it, it will always maintain its 300 DPI, which is really cool. You can make full-on posters to little stickers. That doesn't really apply to this market, low content, but you understand. Also, if you're one of those old school PowerPoint users, you can download as PPTX. Okay, so we got some more things I want to look up right here. So here we have the export all is the same thing as down below. PDF, and this is what I prefer. I want to get those books out as soon as possible. Single PPTX if you're a PowerPoint user. PNGs, this is a basic feature that all Techo members have right out the box. SVG is an elite one, okay? Okay, now another thing I want to direct you to right here is at top here. Copyright. If you're going to sell this as a book, logbook, or planner or whatnot on Amazon KDP, you want to add your copyright. You just click on this and you click this plus button here. Okay, really easy. Now, another thing I want to bring your attention to. If you want to add your image to anything, you click on this little icon right here. You can upload it and you can move your image anywhere around there. Okay, if you want to add another page, another like this and like this, you can continue adding more pages this way. If you want to add text to it, just click the big T button for text. You can drag and drop that anywhere you want. Okay, very simple stuff. Click delete if you don't want it. If you want to delete this particular page, just click this button right here. Now, because all the pages are the same, this one here is out of whack, so I'm going to delete that right there. Okay. So there you go. Very simple. Those are the basics of Techo Royalty. Actually, these are the basics for most of the apps within Bose Pause. They all work pretty much the same way. So if you've been a member, then you know how this all works. Okay. If you let me know again, you can contact us via our support email, which you can find within Bose Pause. And don't forget about our inner circle community, the Bose Pause Facebook group. That's right here. Okay. So see you inside, and yeah, please let us know when you start earning. Again, nothing happens unless you start creating and listing these books and printables. Remember that. We have a ton of testimonials, lots of people within Bose Pause who've used our past apps. They know this works. There's no reason why this wouldn't work for you. Okay, be good, take care, and see you in the next training video.